The character of a revolutionary mind. Revolutions do not begin in streets, they begin in minds. Before systems change, thinking changes. Before institutions transform, conviction forms. Before nations rise, individuals decide. A revolutionary mind is not reckless. It is disciplined. It is not chaotic. It is structured. It is not driven by emotion alone. It is anchored in principle. True revolution is not destruction, it is reconstruction. Part 1, the difference between anger and conviction. Anger can ignite action, but anger cannot sustain direction. A revolutionary mind does not depend on emotion for momentum. It depends on conviction. Conviction is steady. It does not fluctuate with praise. It does not collapse under criticism. It remains anchored in purpose. Emotion reacts, conviction endures. Without endurance, transformation fades. Part 2, clarity of purpose. A revolutionary mind is clear. Clear about injustice, clear about weakness, clear about possibility, but clarity must be specific. Vague dissatisfaction produces vague outcomes. Precise understanding produces precise reform. Identify the problem accurately. Study it deeply, understand its roots. Superficial analysis produces superficial change. Deep analysis produces structural transformation. Part 3, discipline of thought. Revolutionary thinking requires intellectual discipline. It requires questioning assumptions, examining evidence, evaluating strategy. A revolutionary mind reads, studies, reflects. It does not move impulsively. It prepares. Preparation strengthens execution. Execution determines outcome. Without preparation, passion becomes noise. With preparation, passion becomes impact. Part 4, courage under pressure. Transformation attracts resistance. Those who benefit from stagnation resist change. Those comfortable in decline resist reform. A revolutionary mind anticipates opposition. It does not retreat because of criticism. It does not abandon direction because of difficulty. Courage is not absence of fear. It is commitment despite fear. Without courage, vision dissolves. With courage, obstacles become lessons. Part 5, patience as strategy. True revolution is rarely immediate. It is gradual, systematic, strategic. Impatience produces instability. Patience produces sustainability. A revolutionary mind understands timing. It knows when to act swiftly. It knows when to build quietly. It understands that lasting transformation is deliberate, not rushed. Part 6, self-mastery. Before changing systems, master yourself. Discipline your habits, strengthen your character, refine your speech, control your impulses. A leader without self-mastery cannot lead transformation. If personal conduct contradicts public principle, credibility collapses. Integrity strengthens influence. Influence strengthens reform. Reform strengthens progress. Character is the foundation. Part 7, strategic thinking. A revolutionary mind thinks beyond confrontation. It builds alternatives. It constructs institutions. It designs systems. It replaces dysfunction with structure. Destruction alone leaves vacuum. Structure fills vacuum. Structure stabilizes change. Strategy determines whether revolution produces chaos or order. Order sustains progress. Part 8, unity and mobilization. No transformation occurs alone. A revolutionary mind inspires collective effort. It communicates clearly. It organizes effectively. It mobilizes responsibly. Mobilization without discipline creates disorder. Mobilization with discipline creates momentum. Momentum shifts systems. But unity must be guided by principle, guided by clarity, guided by purpose. Without guidance, energy disperses. Part 9, moral authority. Revolution must remain ethical. If reform mirrors corruption, legitimacy erodes. If justice becomes revenge, stability declines. A revolutionary mind protects moral ground. It rejects cruelty. It rejects manipulation. It rejects dishonesty. Power gained without ethics weakens long-term credibility. Ethics sustain trust. Trust sustains influence. Influence sustains change. Part 10, sacrifice and endurance. Transformation demands sacrifice. Comfort may diminish. Opposition may intensify. Recognition may delay. But sacrifice strengthens commitment. Endurance strengthens resilience. Resilience sustains reform. Many desire change. Few endure the cost. The revolutionary mind accepts cost as necessary. Part 11, education as revolutionary tool. Ideas outlast force. Education spreads transformation. Teach discipline. Teach analysis. Teach civic responsibility. A population that understands systems can improve systems. Ignorance sustains dependency. Knowledge cultivates independence. Independence strengthens sovereignty. Sovereignty protects dignity. Dignity inspires ambition. Part duodecim, adaptability. Circumstances shift, opposition evolves, opportunities emerge. A revolutionary mind adapts without abandoning principle, flexibility in method, consistency in values. Rigidity weakens progress. Adaptability strengthens longevity. Longevity determines impact. Part 13, building legacy. Revolution must outlive individuals. Institutions must remain strong. Systems must continue functioning. Policies must endure. Legacy is not personal recognition. It is sustained transformation. A revolutionary mind builds for permanence, not applause, not momentary fame, but generational impact. Part Chetterpath Smith, internal revolution. The greatest revolution begins within. Challenge your assumptions. Discipline your time. Refine your habits. Strengthen your integrity. A society improves when individuals improve. Internal reform multiplies externally. Self-discipline precedes societal discipline. Final charge. Be thoughtful, be disciplined, be courageous, be patient. Do not confuse noise with transformation. Do not confuse anger with conviction. Do not confuse destruction with reform. Study deeply, act strategically, speak responsibly, lead ethically, build structure, strengthen institutions, inspire unity, protect integrity, because revolution without character collapses, but revolution grounded in discipline reshapes history. Change begins in the mind, and the mind once disciplined cannot be conquered. The work continues.